Hey y'all, welcome back. So the last video I showed you how to take some of this lighter wood, this fat wood, and show you how to just basically just start a little fire, or really show you how this can be a real lifesaver. So today I'm going to show you once again how to build a fire, but I'm not using a match for lighter. We're going to use some steel wool and a 9-volt battery, which I got at Harbor Freight. Now, if you've never used these before, just take my word for it. I mean, you don't want to just take this right now and just stick it on there. This is going to start to oxidize very quickly from the current going through. And there's enough oxygen in the air that this steel will pretty much just burn. I'm going to pull off a piece of it. So the way this works, you know, it's an electrical principle, right? We've got 9 volts. This is 4/0 fine steel wool. It doesn't have to be this fine. I think 0/0 also works well. But you want it to be very, very thin little strands of steel in there, because when we touch these to this, it's going to cause an electrical current to run through there, and it's enough of a current that that the resistance from these being so small, the resistance will heat up the wool and actually make it burn. And from this, then, we can start a fire. Okay, let's set this aside for a minute, and we're going to make us a little pile of some rosin like we did last time. Yeah, I'm using my cheap knife. If I'll use whatever knife I have with me, but I would prefer not use a very expensive one for something like this. And just like last time, I'm gonna make a bunch of little tiny thin shavings. I want to make a fair amount. I have actually built fires this way before. It doesn't always work the very first time. One of the mistakes I often make is I don't get enough of this very, very fine little bits of fat wood in a pile, and so it'll flare up and then it'll go right back out. So I'm going to keep on pulling away at this. Okay, that might be enough. And so now I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put some of this on top, right on top of here like that. If you've never seen how this works before, it's pretty cool. If you have, you know what's about to happen. Okay. And you'll see when I touch this here, it's just going to light up. A little bit of air on it. I can put some slightly bigger pieces here to catch next. Whew. All right. And again, if I get a fire like this going, you can see there's a little bit of a breeze right here, but it's not going to put it out because of the rosin. And I hope you can see right here, some of that rosin is actually bubbling out of the wood. It's pretty cool. And that is how you can start a fire with a battery and some steel wool. These are handy. You can keep these in your, in your little survival kit or bug out bag or whatever. It's not a bad idea. Or if you have a radio that maybe uses one of these, you keep in there already. It's easy to pack a little bit of steel wool. Thanks for watching. Another survival skill, and I'll see you next time.